evening, everyone. I'm Fohan and I'm 16. So the poem that I'm going to recite today is one that I wrote for my French buddy. She comes from Bordeaux and her name is Excel. She sits somewhere there. And okay, so Excel has been with me for 3 weeks and she's flying off tomorrow evening. So this is a poem for her. I'm really, really scared right now because there are bits of French and if I get it wrong. Okay, so YAWP, sand, and my French friend. I think there is something very special about the way French words roll up from a native speaker. Every I am very ahas, every tites, every hakontaha that flows out seems to me like a gear that doesn't quite turn but trots confidently in a circle that goes round and round and round. At first I thought the language barrier would do us no good, that every bit of heart-wrench conversation topic would end in a soft trickle of water that drips and drips and drips until it would drip no more. And this is where, for the first time in my life, I had someone in the same room as me, who has to fit into the rhythm of my awkwardness, understand every paced prompt, every measured meaning. Tu veux doucher? That means, do you want to bathe? I douche first? No, you douche first? Someone misses my sleeping hours, and probably will tell a friend about it the next day she goes to school. I used to walk alone on the beach when I was young, letting sand flow through the gaps between my toes, and was starkly aware of how those 10 indifferent little toes could burrow deep into something completely unlike and unrelated to them, grains of tiny silica that just happened to be fully aware of its potential to spread and fit through the gaps in the contours of my soul. When you sat on your bed at night, typing messages and Skyping your parents and friends, I sat in front of my laptop, typing up essays after essays after essays. It was horrible. When you were out shopping at Bugis, I was reading books at a library nearby. And when you jumped happily into the water, I stood hesitatingly at the edge and felt scandalized by the excruciatingly tiny two-piece swimsuits everywhere, intermixed with the flurry of exposed flesh. When you slept, I was awake. And when I woke for school, you were still sleeping. How interesting it should be that coastlines form curves that merge with the waves that crushes unrelentingly against it, that despite being battered continuously with the raging tides of differences, they were put next to each other to understand that working in tandem does not purely mean being alike, and being alike does not guarantee a safe fit. There was no safe fit, only fitting to be safe in a place where nothing would fit. So this here is an hourglass. Tonight, my feet slow to a stop as each sand trickles from the top to the bottom. They hold on desperately, scratching at the glass on the top, refusing to leave their sanctuary of a home. And though they grasp fervently as each light hits on them, a new sprinkle of sand knows it is time to let go, and thankful for having lived. And so, here I am, being thankful for the past 3 weeks. I will see each night as the new day, and the singing of the lark is but a crisp reminder of the time lapse between now and then, between here and wherever you may be. Because, as cliched as it sounds, everywhere is home where you belong. So tomorrow, à bientôt, bon voyage, qui va me manquer à novembre. Merci beaucoup.